Welcome to FYI. Eli in the studio. On the phone with me is Dr. Christopher Smith. He's going to talk about the highly anticipated grand opening and ribbon cutting of Trinidad Trends on Friday. Christopher, again, welcome to FYI, sir.
Eli, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for what you do for the community and spreading information about so many different things going on. But here we're here to talk about Trinidad Trends at 131 East Main.
Yes, congratulations are in order indeed. And what can Trinidad and the surrounding area look forward to when Trinidad Trends opens tomorrow?
Sure. So Trinidad Trends is located in the former Haydad's Furniture Building here on Main Street in Trinidad, which is actually 12,000 square feet. Mm-hmm. It's an expansive facility. And myself, through Urban Neighborhoods and Dana Crawford earlier this year, conceived of turning what was Haydad's Furniture Store into a community marketplace. We divided the floor up into 8x10 booths and brought in shelving units out of an office depot that was closing up in Denver, and turned it into something very, very unique. Some vendors are offering collectibles. Some are offering art. We just had our final vendor has signed up and is bringing in these really, really neat-looking sculptures. Stuff of all types here at Trinidad Trends.
Well, Dana Crawford is the quintessential, I guess you could say, visionary placemaker, and she has definitely shepherded the urban neighborhoods for more than 3 decades now, up in Denver with Union Station and Larimer Square and the glamorous downtown loft housing. So this is a real plus and a real shot in the arm for Trinidad. And Chris, as manager, congratulations are definitely in order, sir.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm proud to be playing this role because what are we selling? It's very much we're selling the opportunity for members of our community to share their, I've been using the phrase talent and treasure, right? Mm-hmm. Or evidence of talents.
Yes.
And leaving it open-ended in that way and keeping the rents on these spaces very affordable, we've been able to assemble something it's extraordinary. I can't wait for the public to see it tomorrow. I've gotten the privilege of looking around at what folks have been bringing in, and it's just amazing. Artists that you may have seen at other galleries in town have chosen to join Trinidad Trends, and then artists in our community and from our larger region that you may not have heard of before, and it's kind of the first chance to see their work. So it's so exciting.
Well, I guess I would venture to say that the response has been overwhelming because I believe before our interview, tell us about the leases being sold out.
Yeah, it's true. So we actually conceived of almost 24 8x10 booths.
Okay.
And then a number of shelving sections, that is 8 feet worth of shelving without any floor space. And we set the rates rather low, and I'm proud to say we are 100% sold out on leasable space. I do have already 2 names on my wait list for when folks do want to cut out, but all leases are renewable month to month. Mm-hmm. The special rates that we set are good for July, August, and September. So I look forward to just hosting who knows what here, right?
Yes, your operational hours are from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Every day closed on Monday and Tuesdays, and Trinidad Trends will be staffed during hours of operation with one central register and point-of-sale system handling all transactions. So that's something to look forward to.
It is. Also, it's worth noting that Haydad's Furniture Store has 2 prominent front windows facing Main Street.
Yes.
And we're going to make special use of those during our hours of operation, specifically on Sunday afternoons. One of the window bays is occupied by a drum set and an organ and a number of other instruments. Sunday afternoons, starting at 2 p.m., we'll be hosting local musicians as well as members of our house band. We have a house band called the Drop City Drifters, built of musicians from the Trinidad area.
I'll be darned.
They've been practicing for months, and I'm very excited to share their talents with the world. So again, that's music at Trinidad Trends on Sunday afternoons from 2 to 6. And then the other window bay, we're doing something very special in that we are inviting artists to occupy the window bay for a day. If you'd like to bring your paints and your easel and set up and be seen doing your craft, we very much welcome our window bay as being a display case, right?
Yes.
So if anybody's interested in any of that, if you'd like to be a featured artist or a featured musician, or for more information about getting on the wait list, you can email trinidadtrends@gmail.com. Again, trinidadtrends@gmail.com.
I'm sure a lot of people in Trinidad and northern New Mexico and southern Colorado are going to enjoy the display of antiques, collections, artwork, pieces of local and regional craftspeople that have worked very hard at their craft. And like you said, the booths and the shelving units are available by rent by the month. What a special time for Trinidad and the downtown area. Christopher Smith, a PhD, manager of Trinidad Trends. Don't miss this ribbon cutting tomorrow. Chris, it's going to be at noon, correct?
That's right. That's right. Trinidad Trends is proud to be a member of the Trinidad and Los Animas County Chambers of Commerce. So they are hosting our ribbon cutting ceremony. That is tomorrow, July 2nd at noon. And tomorrow, July 2nd, is First Fridays here in Trinidad.
Yes.
So while our regular open hours are 11 to 6, we will be staying open tomorrow night until 8 p.m. And again, so that's a second set from our house band, the Drop City Drifters, tomorrow evening as part of First Fridays here in Trinidad.
I love that name, Drop City Drifters. I grew up with Drop City back in the 60s and early 70s. If you're just joining us here on FYI, I'm speaking with manager at the Trinidad Trends, Christopher Smith. He's been most generous enough to spend time with us on this edition of FYI. In closing, Christopher Smith, today, what else would you like to share with our listeners? We have a few minutes.
Sure. Well, I'm very excited to be operating a storefront on Main Street in Trinidad at this time in our community's history. I believe that Trinidad has been up and coming for a number of years now. It was the Fox West Theater that got me here, but the creative and dynamic community that we are is so exciting. I grew up on the East Coast. I lived in Vermont for 20 years, and you don't find places like the Trinidad community too often. So Trinidad Trends is just a way to shine a spotlight on some of the most creative people we know in our community.
Someone asked me the other day, and they wanted me to relay this question to you. Will you have some of your posters on sale at your location?
No posters at the time.
Okay.
The Fox West Theater is pursuing some pretty large fundraising. We'll be doing a telethon and an in-person ticketed gala in September of this coming year. That is September 2021. So I look forward to sharing all the details possible about those initiatives very soon with you.
Oh, that sounds great, Chris. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today, and looking forward to the ribbon cutting tomorrow at noon. So people in southern Colorado, hey, if you're not doing anything, go down to 131 East Main Street, shake Christopher's hand and meet all the people. And don't forget about the Art Walk, the First Friday Art Walk that's going to take place tomorrow night. And Christopher's going to stay open a little bit later.
That's right. That's right. Eli, thanks again for the time and all you do.
You're awesome, my friend. Thank you, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
More FYI coming up.